Hello and welcome to Orange County. I'm out here today at O'Neill Regional Park. We are near the Santa Ana Mountains in Mission Viejo, California. And I'm going to be previewing the Live Oak Odyssey trail runs, which is Aravaipa's newest California race coming up October 11th. And I am currently in the Oak Grove day use area. This is going to be our staging grounds, our start finish line, our parking, everything for the race. And we are hosting a 3 and 6 hour fixed time trail run out of this beautiful park. And I'm going to be doing a preview loop. The course itself is around 2.75 miles with around 530 feet of climbing. I'm going to get out on the trails, show you what the course looks like, what to expect out here with this race. So in a fixed time format, you're going to sign up for either 3 hours, 6 hours on the trails, and you complete as many full loops as you can in those amounts of time. Of course, we'll have a full aid station here with everything you might need to stay hydrated, fueled up, ready to go. So I'm excited to check this loop out, show you guys what to expect, and hopefully give you an idea of what is going to happen here at Live Oak Odyssey. All right, I'm walking through the day use area here. And there is a permanent restroom facility right over here that will be in play for the race. And we'll be jumping right onto some dirt here, right from the parking lot. There will be parking in this lot here for the race. And this trail that we're going to begin on is called the Arroyo Trabuco Trail, and we'll connect in with the Live Oak Odyssey Trail here in just a minute, but I should probably start my watch. There we go. All right. As you can see, it is nice and shady through the trees here. There's some beautiful oak trees. And what I can already tell is this course, I think, is going to be a tale of two cities. There's going to be these nice shaded oak sections, oak tree sections, and then we're going to climb out on the exposed mountain sections, which are a lot more desert-y. But it is a beautiful, cool morning here, September 1st. So I can only imagine the weather will be really beautiful on race day, October 11th.
Go down that trail.
Really? Oh wow, cool. Alright, there's a guy out here that just told me there's some deer. I'm just trying to get away from them. Alright, we're coming down here. And when we see this sign, we want to take a right turn up to the Live Oak Odyssey Trail now. This is going to take us up to the trail system. And you know you're on track when you see Live Oak. And it looks like it begins as a paved road here, which will eventually give way to dirt and then some single track. So nice way to start out, wide trail that's spread out. And here we go. Now we're getting into the mountains. And yes, there are cactus here. We are in the Southern California deserts. Here is a trail sign. And we now depart this little paved section. And we'll jump onto the Live Oak Trail to begin, I guess, our own Odyssey here. I don't know if it's an Odyssey if you only do one lap though. But here we go. So this trail is definitely not a flat trail. So if you've done other fixed time races, we have several on our calendar in Arizona, such as across the years, the Fat Ox Endurance runs. And what I just did, which is the Jackrabbit Jubilee, this one has significant climbing, so feel free to hike it. You definitely don't need to be running every step of this race to have a good time or even to do well. I will say these views are pretty amazing. We've got Santiago and Majesca Peak, which are part of the Harding Hustle race. Whew, spectacular views. So after that first punchy climb, we actually get some nice runnable single track here that is just rolling. And I think the second part of this loop is going to be quite heavily wooded with less grandiose views. Okay, we're descending down now. And so here is, a little bit of a road section. We just came off that trail. And we're now back onto this beautiful single track. We'll continue up this way. Quite a few hikers out this morning. Great to see it. Okay, the trail has morphed into a fire road here. If I was in the race, I would have some nice views of the trail, single track coming across the way there. Ooh, there's those spectacular views. We are staying on this fire road all the way up to a high point up here near the Vista Trail. And then we will run down into, there's a more wooded canyon here below me. And that will return us all the way to the start-finish line. What I love about fixed time races is the social aspect. So I'm just envisioning being out here with everyone else in the race, getting my laps in, enjoying the day. You can see down here where we came from, the single track, and this is the beginnings of that fire road right there. Morning. I'm about 1.2 miles in at this point, and we're continuing to climb. I'd imagine about half this course is climbing, and this second half will all be down, screaming downhill. But you really do get some amazing views up here. As you can see, there's not a lot higher than this spot, so we must be getting pretty close to the high point of this course now, around 1.4 miles in. Lots of cactus around. Pretty dry out, a lot of dry grasses. Now the view is opening up a little bit out to the west. Hope to see the ocean out that way in the distance. A little vista point here. And that might have been our high point right back there. We are now on a little bit of a downhill grade. Ooh, got some wild melons right there, growing amongst the cactus. All right, I think our downhill has begun in earnest here. This is awesome. And at this point up here, this is our critical junction. So we've been on the Live Oak Odyssey trail, and that continues that way. We are going to be taking this right turn onto Coyote Canyon Trail, which is going to be this dirt road right here, this fire road. So swing around this way. I am about 1.65 miles in. So the trail itself peaks out maybe 1.55, 1.6 miles will be your high point. And wow, what a smooth looking downhill here with just expansive views all ahead of you. Twin Peaks to your left side. Basically all the climbing is done, so you can just enjoy the ride and the trail cruise down back into the start finish, or you can get refueled for another lap. So yeah, this is my first time running this loop, so you're just getting my raw reactions here, but this is a pretty nice downhill on this fire road. Plenty of room to pass, even if there's mountain bikers out here on the day, which there's been a handful so far. There's plenty of room to negotiate all trail users. And I know at some point here we're going to be heading back into the tree cover, probably in the final mile. But I'm 2 miles in right now, actually. So I've got maybe 3/4 of a mile left here on this course. Okay, looks like we've got a trail junction here. Let me double check. This is nice, actually. This is the Coyote Canyon continuation. Looks like we're jumping back onto some single track. And despite the mountain bike tires on the ground, it says no mountain bikes. So you won't have to worry about them coming up behind you as long as they're following the rules of the park. And here we go. I think this is going to be our wooded oak section. I'm already in tree cover, so let's go explore this one together. And for reference, we're now 2.1 miles in to the trail loop. You can see some of the old trees out here. Some really great tree cover though. So while it's been mostly downhill, there are a couple rollers here, including this one. It's a little uphill section. This is a fun section of the course here. Down into this canyon here. Got Park Road below us. And we're just cruising down. Looks like we're popping off the trail back into the campground area for the actual park itself. This is the park entry gate just on my left here. So it should be just a nice cruise back into the trailhead. And here we have it. Basically right on the money, about 2.75, 2.8 miles. Okay, we just wrapped up our first run of the day, the 2.8 miler, running the Live Oak Odyssey trail loop. First impressions, it's definitely a tough loop, but very rewarding. And I would say overall quite runnable. So it's a good mix of single track, fire roads. And let's see, how much gain did I get on my watch if I can find it? I think it's about over 500 feet. I don't know if my watch will tell me. Doesn't look like it will. But I mean, I'm 37 minutes on the clock, but I was kind of lollygagging it. Quite humid here in California. My shirt is already soaked through, so hope you guys can check this race out. We have all the details posted up on our website over at aravaiparunning.com. I'll also make sure to link it in this video, but we do have plenty of space available for this inaugural year race. And yeah, we'll have an aid station set up here in this parking lot with all your hydration, nutrition needs. And we hope you check this out. Live Oak Odyssey coming up October 11th. See ya.